Western human rights groups, to President Obama, to lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender people.
Respect African societies and their values. If you don't agree, you just keep quiet, just manage our societies, then we will see. If we are wrong, we shall find out by ourselves. Just the way we get to the field of the world.
Do you personally dislike homosexuals?
Of course, we are disgusting. I never knew what they were doing. That's what I've been told recently, that what they do is terrible. Disgusting. But I was ready to ignore that if there was proof. That's how he was born, abnormal. But now, the proof is not there.
Proof! This is proof! What you are doing is disgusting. What you are giving you is nothing compared to Nigeria. I'll tell you what Nigerians do. Homosexual acts are punishable by 14 years of imprisonment. The offenders cannot be arrested without a warrant. It compresses holy faith. You should be grateful, man.
What should we be grateful for? Because in Nigeria, which has a lighter legislature, people are still being killed. They are still being brutalized. What the hell are we supposed to be grateful for?
Hey. You should be grateful because we're listening to you.
Abomination! 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 Leviticus 18:22 talks about this thing. This thing is an abomination! The Lord our God doesn't accept you!
Hold up, Mr. Abomination! The Bible also says wearing mixed fabric is a sin. Eating pork is a sin. Eating shellfish is a sin. But I don't see you guys condemning that. Hypocrites much? Double standards much? No, listen. Hold up. Your Bible also says you must take your infants and smash them on rocks. Can you see how savage this Bible of yours is? Thank you, man. You need to check yourself.
All of you must go and put up over there. I am African by culture, by nation. I am African. King Shaka Zulu of Zulu Natal was slaughtered all gay men. He killed them all. And the brilliant, who's the president of Zimbabwe? Mugabe, yes, that guy. Mugabe, the great leader of Africa, the wisest man this continent ever had. He said in the UN that we are Africans and not gay. So if you're gay, you're not African. No continent.
Obviously, Mr. I'm ignorant. You haven't done your research. Because my research tells me that homosexuality existed before Abrahamic religions. The only difference was that it was only practiced by people who were leaders and people of nobility. The public was not allowed to practice homosexuality, but when the public rebelled, you guys decided to write it in religious books and claimed that homosexuality was illegal. Yes. And if you knew your history, you would know that the Ugandan king wanted to sleep with the 45 male martyrs. But when they refused, he ordered them to be executed. So you cannot be coming here and telling me that my sexuality is un-African. Go check yourself.
Ladies and gentlemen, this map of our continent, the red portion shows the countries in which homosexuality is illegal, and the gray areas show the countries in which homosexuality is legal. And of all those gray countries, only South Africa allows same-sex marriages. We say we want more gray areas. We want more gray countries. Viva gray countries
and traditional bygones. Some other countries have been liberated.
And because of this liberation, there has been more love, there has been more happiness, and there has been more families. Did you know that we homosexuals adopt the children that you heterosexuals neglect, that you abandon? We create happy families, we create happy children. This is the Africa you want. Take a look at this.
We just want people to know, hey, we're normal. And you can't judge people on their normal. You really can't. Everybody get opposed. Hi, my name is Cordell. And my name is Caleb. And we live in Atlanta, Georgia. These are our babies. Desiree, Malia, and Cordell. 8, 7, and 6. The routine basically is we get up at 5:30 and eat breakfast. And then we do our daughter's hair. Parents that can get up at 5:30 and do their daughter's hair, no matter who they are, that's a family who pick out their clothes for them. And then we kiss them goodbye. And that's typically what we do in the morning. What happened was we were in the bathroom, we were doing the girl's hair, and I said, oh, let me take a picture. In the picture, we captioned, this is us every day getting up at 5:30 in the morning and getting our daughters ready for school. And it was a simple, innocent picture, and Cordell was just like, I'm just letting y'all know what I have to deal with. And then next thing you know, it went viral, and I'm still amazed, like, okay, why is this so viral? The comments were a trip. It didn't make me feel anywhere because I know they don't know what we go through. I know that they don't know our children. I know they don't know our lifestyles. They don't know how we live. A picture is so much more than 1,000 words. I think that this camera, as we grow and as the kids grow, we'll be able to better explain to anybody the type of family we are with the pictures and the things that we've done and how we raise them. We, as parents, bring kids into the world and we have to guide them to be better people than we are. And we want them to be better people than we are. And we want them to succeed and do things that we weren't able to do. And those kids have our heart. And I can't sit here and explain to you in words why we feel the way that we feel for our children. But those are our kids, and no one else can tell me anything different.
We need opinions from Africa. This is America, oh? Yeah. Oh, this is America. Africans, talk to us. What is this?
The lights are broken. The world is too dark. We can't see the path through the shadows of the darkness, where everything we touch to turn the blind, slaughtering our loved ones and ourselves. Where time is taking, time is ticking, time is talking, time has taken, time so time is here, time is now. The music each day between the world that is here to
Ngicabanga lezo nsuku singulele esibhedlela ukhala uphuma ngikhala uhleka mvumpethu seyinkosana mina ngokuthupa lokuthi ngiphume ngaphandle kwezandla zikamama ezifudumele ngiphume kwami nami ukuthi nje ngithi mama zikhona ezinye ingane bezifisa nazo lethuba kodwa zithokanga ngoba umama bazo bakhetha ukuzitshala emadlelweni ebevele sitamkokweni shiswa ilanga izibona ngizake kumama ukuzalwa esibhokamele.
Lately, I've been traveling, searching the type of men They saw the shadows crying. A broken house was beating slowly but surely she was dying. And there we putting myself saying, I am man. Oh yes, I am man.
Anywhere else. But we were born and we were raised. Our families, guys, I think a lot of us can relate. And it is so hard to live your life or lead your life in a certain way when you know that your family would cry, would die, would ask, and they do everything because they think that you'll be okay. I do not care about my husband, I don't care about anyone, but my family. And it is such a hard thing. I don't know if I want to ask how do you deal with such emotional strain? How do you deal with such emotional stress that you know that you can't present such a case because it's a taboo? It's something that has never happened. It is what
what I'm trying to ask is how do you deal with it? How do you live it? Thank you.
You as yourself need to enforce diversity. Be it with your friends, in your class, in your society, whether you have race. It's unfortunate the fact that we've worked so hard and we politely send communiques to everyone and requesting that all the RAs and house committees are compelled to attend this event, and yet I see no RAs. It's unfortunate. People were sent invites weeks ago. Student services, they were sent, we actually sent an email to the bosses to send to all the students, but no students received an invite.
It's